Imagine a future in which humans have become so powerful that they can individually control thousands of semi-sentient machines spread across an entire world. Now imagine that they have gained the ability to manipulate individual particles across time and space to seed worlds with these machines. What do you think would happen if you guessed that an endless war would rage across the stars? You would be right.
Всем привет, ребят! Вы находитесь на канале Ritor Play, меня зовут Александр, и сегодня мы познакомимся с новой игрой, одной из новинок, если точнее, по подписке Xbox Game Pass. Значит, доступна она для ПК. Вот, называется она SLv9 Singularity Escalation. В общем, к сожалению, отсутствует русский язык. Но, как сказать, вспомним молодость, времена первого PlayStation, когда русского языка вообще толком нигде не было. И далекие годы. Так, значит, что я выбрал-то? Давайте компанию посмотрим. Тут есть туториал, эпизоды. Ладно, давайте сразу перейдем к эпизодам. И всем приятного просмотра.
The Singularity, an inflection point in human evolution, a release from all known bounds, casting humanity free of every prior limitation of mind and body. Humanity's technological capabilities expanded at exponential speeds. Humans learned to rewrite their biology, redefine their limitations, then eliminate them entirely. Their minds transcendent, they were no longer as the universe made them, but what they chose to be. No longer human, but something different, something greater. We are what came after. We are new. We are post-human, and the infinite expanse calls to us. We move among the stars, converting dead worlds into terrenium, the computational matter on which we exist. As we forge it, our reach extends. Our culture grows. Now something is resisting us. In the distant reaches of known space, post-humans are being corrupted, turned into something else.
Another entity. You sure that's needed? There's not enough bandwidth to transfer a veteran here. I know. We're going to have to bring a neophyte. You think that's a good idea? The splinters are going to overrun us if we don't. We have no other choice. I need you to listen carefully. None of this is going to make much sense right now, but you have to start moving quickly. You are now connected to a single construct. The scout vehicle below you. If this construct is destroyed, you will lose your connection to this world and fail the mission. Something has taken control of our nexus on this planet. We need you to take your scout and get it within sensor range so that we can target it with a bombing run. Why don't you test out the recon unit? Left click to select it. Move it to the indicated area by right-clicking. Good. Hermes appears to be functional. Notice the red radar ping to the northwest. That red blotch means that enemy units are present. Your sensors can't tell you exactly what is present. You'll only have a general idea of what's there. For now, it's probably best to avoid radar contacts like this. Try to go north as much as you can.
You can turn this unit or a group of units into a control group by typing control and a number key. Try it. You can move the map display by holding down the right mouse button and dragging. Zoom the camera in and out with the mouse wheel.
You're gonna need to just run through this contact ahead. It's blocking the only way to your target. The Hermes construct is very fast, so you should have no problem outrunning.
Ну так что так еще больше? Что же делать, как же быть? Да блин, куда? Как, на пофиг может проскочить.
Good. Continue northwest towards the next marker. By now, you're probably wondering who I am. Hell, you might even be wondering who you are. The person you were before today is gone. Now, you are what we call a post-human. That's how you're able to see this alien world all the way from Earth. Except you're not just on Earth anymore. A tiny piece of you is here, connected to that construct you're controlling this very moment. Today is the first day of your new life. You may be instrumental in saving the human race. Excellent. Our bombers are now locked onto the hack nexus. Stand by and enjoy the show.
Давайте, говорит, на связи, наслаждайся шоу. Жанр стратегии сейчас не лучшие времена переживает. Ну тут вроде так, достаточно красиво. Еще, кстати, не на максималках у меня.
Excellent. We can... Something's not right. I can't feel my mind. I can't feel my mind.
Valen? Valen! You must be getting near the hijack nexus. Its fabricator, the giant orbital satellite, is still under our control. I'm gonna transfer down an Artemis. Stand by. Excellent. Our bombers are now locked onto the hack nexus. Stand by and enjoy the show. The Artemis is an artillery unit. It can attack targets it can't see as long as they're detected by your sensors. Now, use your scout to detect the enemies to your west. And use
так, на западе найти, говорит, и эти забомбят, я так понимаю. А, даже все, что ли? Так, ну давай. Чивочку дали.
Whatever did this must also be behind the splinters. They're what remain of post-humans that have been transformed into something else. Drones of some sort, mindless and beholden to a foe we know nothing about. We must discover who this enemy is and how they are corrupting even the mightiest among us.
Так, ну давайте для знакомства еще посмотрим миссию. Тут, надеюсь, побольше уже какое-то строительство будет.
Welcome to the planet Rigel 3. Out here, your relative inexperience is actually an advantage. Old salts like me require a great deal of logistics in order to get to a new star system. Because you don't even have a nexus yet, we can insert you onto nearly any planet within our range. The planet Rigel will act as your base of operations in this sector of the Orion constellation. Brought the Hermes you had on Kepler here. This time, you'll have additional forces. This will be a good opportunity for you to get used to controlling multiple units at once. As before, you're linked to this world through your Hermes scout. Do not let it be destroyed. You're doing well. Soon you'll see the main force of Guardians. Our Haley AI designed these Guardians once it became clear that some people weren't willing to wait their turn for a planet of their own to colonize. As a result, we've had to begin arming our constructs. Most people don't have access to military hardware like you currently possess, So the Guardians are generally sufficient to ward off overly enthusiastic colonizers. Here, you have 2 brutes and an archer. The archer's very fragile, but fires a toxoid rocket that does a lot of damage. The brutes do very little damage, but they're fairly tough and can protect your archer in combat. Now that you have a small force, take him south. Here are a couple of wandering Guardian constructs. Try to take them out without losing forces.
Да, что-то пока ничего не умеют сами по себе-то получается. Так, а камеру как-то крутить здесь можно вообще? Похоже, что нет. Ну, на максималках-то, наверное, она красивее гораздо. Тут можете видеть, текстурки-то минимальные. В силу ограничения железа. Ну, что, на запись уходит много. Ну, вот эти нормально закидываются, блин.
Now you only need to capture the power generator. To do that, just move your units near it. They'll do the rest.
Что нам, как захватить? Чем это напоминает Warhammer 40 тысяч, там также точки примерно захватывать надо.
Congratulations! You now have a foothold on this world. This position on Rigel 3 will allow us to build you a full-blown nexus on the relatively nearby planet of Cygnus 4.
Какие-то очень маленькие миссии. Ладно, дайте еще одну посмотрим. Раз так.
Order. Mac, you and Valen were the primary sponsors for the post-human coalition. We are all grateful for your contributions. However, with Valen missing, we are concerned about the future of this endeavor.
I understand. Haley believes that a third-party force injected itself into his mind and essentially consumed him.
I believe I have detected a post-singularity entity that is far more powerful than we are. We are vulnerable. I recommend
Местная Картана, блин.
any more humans.
I agree with Haley. This Flowers for Algernon program is fundamentally flawed. There are 117 of us today, and 8 billion humans on Earth who have as much in common with us as they do with mice.
The only way we can safely expand outside the Orion Arm is to severely limit the number of beings with access to Turinium.
That isn't the only way. That assumes that one powerful mind is greater than a billion human minds.
There are 8 billion human minds right now. How's that working out?
Those minds are still limited by their biology. Once they become post-humans, they'll be powerful allies.
Really? Like the neophyte who took out Valen on Kepler 3?
Precisely.
Count me out. I'm not going to put my faith in the hands of barely sentient beings.
With the loss of Valen, we now believe there's something behind these splinters. The good news is that the rogue nexus on this world doesn't appear to be trying to take over the rest of the planet. The bad news is that we don't have any substantial forces to take the nexus out. You're gonna have to roll up your virtual sleeves and build one.
Да, как Warhammer 40 тысяч очень
This
напоминает.
unit is an engineer. It constructs the buildings you need to conquer this world. The primary resource it uses is metal. Metal is acquired by controlling regions with metal deposits in them. Right now, you have 2 metal deposits which are producing a small amount of metal. But you're going to need more.
Или знаете, еще Total Annihilation старая такая была. Стратежка.
This will vastly increase your metal production. Hold shift.
Да.
to view multiple build
Больше как
orders.
Total Annihilation. Я не помню, построил или нет.
You can now build additional engineers at your nexus. Click on your nexus and order it to build an engineer.
Так, в общем, еще одного инженера мы ставим, да? Нужно здесь захватить еще локацию, получается. Так, построить дополнительного инженера. Ну, это... Ой, блин, убили.
You seem to have misplaced your engineer. Here's a replacement. Try to be more careful with this one.
Так,
Now use your engineers to build a factory. Engineers can assist each other to build things faster.
ну точно как с Total Annihilation. Также помогать, говорит, может, чтобы быстрее строилось. Так, продакшн. Ну и модель вот эта вот анимации тоже такая же, как в Total Annihilation. Там, правда, кубиками все было играть, потому что старая. Еще под 95-й Windows или 98-й.
Build a brute squad. Your economy is a streaming economy. Your income is reduced with every active construction project. If you're consuming resources at a higher rate than your income, your storage of that resource will decrease over time. When your stockpiles are gone, production slows down as your engineers and factories utilize your resources as they come in. Now that you're producing some units, you can start expanding. A power generator lies to the north of your nexus. These indestructible buildings are extremely important. Capturing that generator adds its deposits to your income, which can then be improved with extractors, as you've already done. Unclaimed generators attract rogue units. You have to clear out these splinters before you can capture the region.
Ну все, теперь нам надо захватывать. О, что-то их там много. А, наверное, вот этих было подзаказать-то еще. Да. Да, они меня на раз-два тут разделывают. Ну и строительство такое же. Там также юниты строились. В общем, да, это переосмысление Total Annihilation. Ладно. Теперь-то мы должны, наверное, победить. Один из 7 металла, 1,75 металлов в секунду приносит.
Capturing additional regions increases your resource income. You can also build a forward factory here. There are 2 other regions on this map that you can capture if you like. Once you're ready, take out the rogue nexus we sent you here for. It'll likely have a reasonable force defending it. It may take several sorties to accomplish your goal. Units are expendable, so don't hesitate to throw waves at it.
You can form an army by selecting units and choosing Form Army from the Actions menu. An army operates as a single entity, with each unit automatically supporting the others with minimal human intervention. We need more logistics. We need more logistics.
Ладно, нападаем, чё. Ой, тут что-то вообще какая-то жопа. Ну, давайте, пацаны, затащим. Так, ну, в общем, так, получили мы еще одну ачивку. В общем, ребят, для знакомства, я думаю, достаточно. Уже понятно, что игра из себя представляет. Классическая реал-тайм стратегия. Ой, не помню, какая-то еще похожая на Total Generation была. Позже выходила Supreme Commander, по-моему. Тоже очень на нее походит. Игра доступна по подписке Xbox Game Pass. Вот. Из минусов нет русского снова. Ну, сейчас в наше время, скорее всего, так постоянно будет происходить. В общем, ладно, заболтался я, что спасибо на просмотр. Лайки, подписки, буду благодарен. Также на другие мои ресурсы, ссылка на них в описании видео и шапки канала YouTube. И всем пока, увидимся.